EA Sport, within the game. That was the perfect call out there. Once he got the block, he made a move. He was headed to the end zone.
Why would I ever have to cop a chain again when the QB chain bird broke the chains in the game? No post office, we stand for time. Took a slice out of the big apple, made apple pies, family size. Leather bombers and Nike Sacai's, dangerous corners. You better pray that tomorrow arrives. Rap Sugar Ray Robinson, nothing sweet. Y'all too out of shape to eat the box for me. Heavyweight, I know my way around the ring. Just like Shorty know my way around the store. I'm making hits with him, boy. All he gotta do is hit record. Record breaking news, had to show up just to fill a void. Confused spoiler boys, y'all better keep your voice. Leave me out of the weasel. Be cool when you see me. I'm hot at all that rap beat. The hood know you, so we don't vibe with leaving it. Lock in on the instrumental. I teach you the key to this. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top three, I'm not number one. How could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine. You cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go at. Meet Joe Black. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. What I'm saying, top three, I'm not number one. How could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine. You cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go at. Meet Joe Black. What I'm saying, people saying what's already been said. Predictions, I don't listen. It's already in my head. No funny. Your most hungry place, I was past that in 28. Underground tapes, as my ass cap in publishing states. As we slide in the G-Ride, I've been getting criticized. It's keeping me energized. Create with a business mind. I'm from where killers reside. A wild hood, only knew goons since my childhood. Say anything in they raps cause it sound good. Don't even mean what they say, horrible outlook. Y'all ain't really about this house. Y'all was in the house with it. We don't respect fake jewelry and silly outfits. Window down, blowing out. Great tits, New York's J. Prince on Houston Street.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Minnesota Vikings. Here now to get us started is Logan Cook, and we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21. A little jet sweep to start the drive. They'll get this to the 24, and it's second down.
They're too rare.
Now Cousins here on the bootleg. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. First down, here's Cousins. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Cousins throw pulled in by Jefferson. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On play action, Cousins. Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
No surprise they decided to throw on 3rd down. A little bit of a surprise that they completed the pass and lost yardage on the play.
Cousins to throw for it on 4th. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And he is not going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about
Come on, they could have gave me that.
A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
I beat
No
myself
doubt about
up.
it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on his...
And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Jaguars use the early turnover.
I miss you, James Robinson.
Steer this one.
Then he's going to the Jets. They did my nigga wrong.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Cousins from the gun on 3rd. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Now Cousins on 4th down. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he is going to pick up the Vikings first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. To the air again, it's Cousins. But it's caught on the right side, it's Smith. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Throwing is Cousins. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars 39. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd and long. Cousins. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by 46.
Don't quit now. Don't quit.
And the Jags are going to take over.
I'm going to give you this work.
41. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Here's Robinson again on 2nd down. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Lawrence will throw. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And this belongs to the Vikings.
Them motherfuckers. Bobo!
And we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
You stop doing that, you're going to throw another interception.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing, Cousins. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. Now, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. James Robinson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone.
Oh, I haven't had no run back on me in a long time.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch.
I gotta be playing a kid.
And get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Now Cousins. And Cook has it left side.
I don't know why you haven't been running with Cook.
Wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Cousins again.
Screen.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
But there's an incompletion partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Jaguars are going to take possession of the football. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Room here to run. Touchdown, Jaguars. Well, I don't think that we're ready yet to say the route is on, but they have certainly looked near flawless here in this first half, and now an extra point away from making it 21-0.
Yeah, and your experience led you to say that because we have both seen those 21-0 leads come and go in this league, but this one feels pretty darn secure. And here's the other part. Even when people chip away at it, it forces you into being almost perfect on the other side, doesn't it, in order to try to mount a comeback.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Juju, what you doing, Juju?
To start their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half,
okay,
but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Complete.
Oh, he caught that?
And he's going to be taken down right at the
Come on, man.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Cousins able to find Jefferson here, complete. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Working with a 2nd and 4. They go play action. Cousins. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. I mean, at this point, CD, what is not going their way in this first half? After that pick 6, they now have a 4-possession lead here.
And that allows them to say to themselves, how about we get everybody involved, okay? Because this one is a runaway, and it's looking like it's going to be even more of a runaway. Everybody gets a chance to play and get a little bit of love. The more guys that get to watching the highlight reels from this one, the better.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half. Looking to throw again on second down. Cousins. And that's complete to K.J. Osborne. And they work this right upfield across the 45.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. Certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here, as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 107 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And some room to work. Touchdown, Jaguars. James Robinson, 37 yards. And the Jaguars have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes this 35-0 now. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And he brings this one back. A fumble return for a Jacksonville score. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Nwangu now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Throwing again on second down. Cousins steps away. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Well, still in the third quarter here. Now, you look at the scoreboard, that deficit probably a little too much to overcome, but completions like that may be something to build on for future weeks.
Yeah, it's all about ending things on a strong note here, isn't it? Because my mindset is it's a good ball game from here to the end. Make sure it's a good one and close it out. Get this inside the 30. Nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
They'll throw again. Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. To throw, Cousins. Justin Jefferson bringing in the slant. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. To throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. And it's caught in the end end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Vikings are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit.
Everybody naked.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he is not going to make it to the end zone. And that's pretty reflective of their game as a whole, as they'll remain down by a bundle. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. They've scored on a couple straight possessions, Charles. And, I mean, for them, I guess it's just more of the same, right? Keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah, it's not typical for
Touchdown, Jaguars! So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic, a lot of fun to watch.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And he loses the football a second time. And the Jags grab it. And that one is his second fumbled loss. Not a good look out of your return man.
And not only does he hurt the momentum for his team or even change momentum of the game, but now they've got a decision to make on his own sideline. Does he continue to do that? Do you keep him in that role, or do you bring someone else in at this time?
So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. Well, the offense has had a big day. He's been great running the football, but I don't think anybody liked that last result.
No, they didn't like the last result at all, but they have to look at it in total, don't they? They've had a big day running the football. You take an occasional loss or an occasional bad play along the way, but all in all, they have to like what they've done.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. James Robinson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jaguars are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Foyesade Oluwakin. And the Jags are going to take possession of the football.
I don't even want the ball no more.
32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. Buying time to his left. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, I think it's pretty evident that any blowout isn't going to be big enough for them. They're already up 7 full touchdowns, and it's still not stopping them from throwing it deep downfield, taking their shots, trying to add more points.
Second down and a run by Robinson. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. James Robinson, 32 yards. And the Jaguars continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the fourth.
This alone.
Extra point by
Promise
Patterson, up and
I'll
good.
never
And
let
this one
you
was over a
down.
while ago as they just add on to that
I
big
know I
lead.
could treat
After the
you
touchdown, Cook now to kick
better
this one away.
than he can. And he's gonna keep
Nwangu now from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
It could be good news, yeah.
Here are the Vikings Falcons now to start their next drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. The Vikings on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Over the middle, complete. That's Cook. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Again, it's Cousins. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars are going to take possession of the football. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. James Robinson, 29 yards. And the Jags take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Cousins. To Jefferson on the slant. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. And here's Ryan Wright now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Robinson. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. They'll try to run with Robinson. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
They'll try and run. This is Robinson. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Now with that, they could elect to take the ball at the 1 if they wanted.
Yeah, exactly right. They have options here. If they decide now to go for 2 after the penalty, the ball doesn't go to the 2-yard line as normal. They get the penalty, so that's half the distance. You put it at the 1. but they decided they wanted to kick, they would just move the ball from the 15 to the 10, and they would kick it there.
And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the two-point conversion to extend this lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Cousins now to throw on first down. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jags are going to take possession of the football. A give left side to Robinson. And he's got room. They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 43 yards on the ground. Again, it's Robinson. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point try now for Patterson. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on and get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And that one going to come up short, low throw.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Desperation time. Cousins on fourth down. And my goodness, another interception. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And the Jaguars are going to take possession of the football. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. Here's Robinson again on second down. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensive? And now here is another interception. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic
they went in go for 2. I want to go for 100.
interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.